What's up, y'all? Edward J. Anderson, Jr. I'm listening to the Adam 22, the No Jumper interview with Adam, Wack 100, Tariq Nasheed, and Captain Tazarian. It's almost over. Let me finish watching this.
No, what? It's sure not. The bag. Yeah. Hey, Jenny. Yeah, I know. Both of you, yeah. The Francis. I don't want our Chick-fil-A. No. What? I'm not. I'm good. I'm trying to help you. I'm help you? Yeah. Chill. I was just asking for her. Look, no. That's my she's not going to meet us next time. Alright.
They were like, when we left, they were like all standing around and moving around, so I just threw all that. Everybody's done eating. Everybody's done eating? Okay. We can roll. Okay. Hey, Josh.
Rub that on the brother's back while he's smashing Lena. That's funny.
Sit right here.
That's funny. Hey, guys. That's funny. Hey, D. Hey, Izzy. I see wobbly. Hey, Sean. Really? You funny too. Hey, Billy. You funny too.
Okay, I'm at 152 of a 2-hour, 7-minute video, so I got about 16 minutes to go. Bear with me. I think I'm just gonna make this a review of this particular interview because I really ain't got. This is a new channel and I'm trying to make content, so I'm just gonna review this podcast, this show that Tariq is on. Got about 16 minutes to go.
I said carry out. Like what I meant to say.
Joshua. Josh.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna sit right here with you. I'm gonna sit right here with you. I'm waiting on somebody. Damn, you asked for $1. I just said 5 and you didn't want up to 50. How we get to 50?
I want this show to be over so bad, y'all. I want this thing to be over so bad. I thought it was gonna be good because Tariq usually does really good interviews, but this Wack 100 dude is beyond stupid.
What you doing, bro? What you doing?
YouTube video.
You have a YouTube channel?
I got 2.
Really?
Yes, sir. You want to subscribe to him?
Sure, why not?
Okay, okay, I'm working, y'all. Okay, my first.
Can I get an interview too?
You want to do an interview?
Yeah, why not?
But this is my new channel. They got 3 subscribers on this channel. I can't get. Okay. I can't get back into the YouTube channel I'm giving you until 28 days. I'm locked out because I forgot my password. But I've been doing this for about 8 years. And I'm trying to make it monetizable. So I'm new to the area, and I'm gonna go to the French Quarter and Jackson Square and just try to get subscribers to make my channels monetize. Okay, here I go. That's the first one.
What is your channel about?
My channel is Mr Maskman is a character. It's my alter ego. It's a persona that I invented because I had a difficult relationship with my father. So in order to kind of combat, let me give you my other channel too. In order to combat that, I created a guy who basically could deal with all things fantasy, all things make believe, God, the devil, the Bible, all kinds of things. And I just been talking about different things. Like, the channel is basically pop culture. I talk about different things in the media. I talk about what's going on in my life, and I'm just trying to expand it, keep it going.
What you were saying about the Wack 100? You got it?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, did I pop up?
Subscribe to mine.
Okay, hold on. Let me get out of this interview because I'm tired of this stupid ass interview. What's your YouTube channel? Okay. Networking, y'all. Networking. I'm gonna
Do
run.
me a favor, film me while I'm doing this, please. Hold up. No, on my phone.
On your phone, okay. So you got a YouTube channel, right?
Hit record, yeah.
Okay, hold. Okay, 2 phones, y'all. I am recording. You wanna introduce yourself?
Nah, I just want to record it.
Okay, I'm. What's your name, sir?
JJ Simmons.
JJ Simmons. I'm here with a guy named JJ Simmons, y'all. I'm networking. I'm building up. I tell you, God is putting me in position, man. I'm getting a guy's YouTube, and we may end up doing videos together. New subscriber. I got a new subscriber.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. JJ Simmons. Okay. Did you hit subscribe?
I did.
Okay. Let me see. JJ Simmons. Yeah, I'm subscribed. How long you been doing YouTube, man?
I don't want to say I've been doing it.
Oh, you got 500 and you got more videos than me. I only got, I've been doing YouTube for 8 years and I only have 300 videos. That's 30. Like that's 30
I could have had more. I should have had about 5,000 by now.
Me too.
Shame on me.
It's like I didn't approach YouTube like it was a real job. I looked at it like it was a get-rich-quick scheme, and I was just gonna throw some shit out there, and it was just gonna pop, and I would be rich and famous and out of my.
Oh, that's what you really done?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Shame on you.
Shame on me. But now I've grown up, and it's like YouTube ain't really about getting rich. It's like a way of life. It's about putting your perspective out there. It's about putting your ideas out there so that it'll outlive you. It's like people will come back to your YouTube channel and say, "Oh, that man was on to something," or "That woman was on to something." Let's build on what he was talking about. Let's build on that. So that's what I really want to do. Leave a legacy behind, and
you'll make some money on it. I know a few people here locally that's making money.
yeah.
You know, it's a long-term game though. It's not.
Yes, I've been like it's a long take my number.
Okay.
318.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay. Skill. Okay, so I'm gonna watch your stuff, man. Watch your stuff. Let me know when you're ready. I like your shirt, man.
Thank you. 318.
318-393.
Hey, how you doing, brother? Go give me one of them gift cards. 318. What else?
393-2740.
Tell me your name.
Edward Anderson, Mr Maskman. You can put Mr Maskman in quotes, but the name is Edward J. Anderson Jr. But you can just put Edward Anderson.
Put YouTube.
You put YouTube, Edward Anderson YouTube, and you can take a picture of me if you want to know who you're looking at.
That's smart dude.
I know.
You got the marketing down.
I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get it together.
Can you do me a favor? I got somebody that's about to sit.
Oh, I can sit over here. Like,
Can you do that for me?
yeah. I can sit over here. All right, y'all. I got a subscriber. And if you got any friends or what,
This can't be fun. I don't know. I'm nervous. This can't be fun.
I want to rush another thing
yeah, I'm about to roll out, y'all.
Bro, God bless you, man. It's a pleasure to meet you.
God bless. Call me
You do a
anytime.
great job at communicating who you are, like for real.
Thank you,
I
sir.
need to step it up. Real
Thank
talk.
you, sir, man.
You did a phenomenal job.
Thank you, sir. And if you have anybody that you know, tell them to subscribe. And like, I take video requests and all of that. Like, I got 2 email addresses. I can text that to you. One is real easy. It's edwardanderson012@gmail.com.
Okay.
And the other one is Mr Maskmans with the S business@gmail.com.
Well, brother, it's a pleasure.
Pleasure to meet you, JJ.
God bless you.
God bless you, sir. Have a good day. Chick-fil-A is my hanging spot, y'all.
Give me back that. I'm gonna put it in here.
No, can you top me off on Dr. Pepper, please? Thank you so much. All right. I love Chick-fil-A, y'all. It's a little pricey. All right, man. God bless you. Chick-fil-A is a little pricey, but you know, you can't beat the service. Can't beat the. I love that my pleasure stuff. I love that my pleasure. I love my pleasure. So I'm rocking and rolling. I'm outside. I'm on my AT&T smartphone. You know, I'm breaking down and I'm trying to admit, you know, what I need to do to be successful, to be strong, to be popular, to be the man of 2 states and a literal American king. You know, promotion. You know, I'm an artist, I'm a thinker, I'm a poet, I'm a painter. You know, I'm a genius, the smartest man that ever lived. And, you know, it's necessary to put myself out there and to politic and network and, you know, grow. I didn't even want to make a video today because I didn't want to work on the new channel, but I need to work on the new channel and I need to build on the new channel because, you know, this is life and you get out of it what you put into it. You get out of life what you put into life. It's not the only magical motherfucker that exists is God. God is magic. God is magical. I don't believe he can do anything, but he can do magic. He absolutely can do magic. Guaranteed. Absolutely can do magic. So, I was in a Chick-fil-A, minding my own business, started doing a video towards the end of the Tariq Nasheed Wack 100 and Adam 22 interview. I believe it's still playing. Is it still playing? No, I'm looking at me. I'm playing. See. Let's see, hold on. You see that? That's me. But let's talk about this interview, y'all. Let's talk about this Tariq Wack 100 Adam 22 no jumper interview. I really didn't want to watch a no jumper interview because I don't particularly care for Adam 22 like that. You know, in another video that I did on my OG channel, Mr Maskman, I talked about something I call weirdos who do porn. That's who Vlad interviews now instead of actual bona fide 10 toes down porn stars. And Adam 22 is the dude that I was talking about. He's a weirdo who does porn. He's not a porn star. You know, he's a multimedia blogger kind of guy. He's into all different types of things. He ain't no porn star. He's a weirdo who does porn. So I don't really, and he got a chick who he does, like, I don't want to talk, like, this video ain't really about that, but, you know, that's who I was talking about when I said that weirdo who does porn. I talk about Adam 22. Vlad interviews them. He don't interview actual porn stars, and I think that's fucked up. Okay, so let's get it. This interview was difficult to make it through. Now, if you know anything about how I feel about Tariq Nasheed is the guy who basically showed me how to be a man. Now, I'm a man who had a daddy. And when I say I had a daddy, I mean I had a daddy in the home every day of my life until the day he died. So I don't look at Tariq Nasheed as a father figure by any stretch of the imagination. I had a father, I had a daddy, but men in today's world are really just fuck-ups. Really just fuck-ups, don't know how to do shit, don't know how to build shit, don't know how to make shit happen, don't really keep their word. And my daddy, you know, he worked me more than he worked. I was his legs, basically. It's like, if he needed something done, that's what it was. So I was like, this nigga trying to work me to death. This motherfucker trying to kill me. Nigga, you gonna die before I die, nigga, please. So when I got hip to Tariq, and I saw how he conducted business, when I saw how he stood up for himself, when I saw how he, did things, I was like, that's a man. Now, I got issues with Tariq. He blocked me on Twitter years ago when I was really only seeking private personal help, but that'll be dealt with at another day. But anyway, I really like Tariq in interviews. I think he does some of his best work when he's being interviewed more than the solo, podcast that he does all the time. I can watch those, but Tariq he's a different guy today than when I got introduced to him in the 2000s. Back then he was Mr. Mac Lessons and all that, and now he's kind of like a grumpy old man who hates on hoes and don't want bitches to twerk at a BET award. So I don't really like consuming his content as much anymore. But when there's an interview, I jump at the chance to see Tariq give his perspective to somebody else. I don't like to see him debate because he's not a good debater, but interviews, he really shines. So I'm watching this interview, and there's this guy who I've heard of before, but I have never actually listened to before. And the guy's name is Wack 100. I've heard of Wack 100, but I've never actually seen the face to go with the name and listen to the man speak. Now listen to me, y'all. If you know anything about me, I'm smart than a motherfucker. I'm smart than a motherfucker. I am the smartest man to ever live. Smart than a motherfucker. Now don't get it twisted. When I say I'm smart, that don't mean that I can do long division in my head, or that I can spell words like it's the script spelling bee. I just mean I'm a highly intelligent dude, and I'm actually educated, meaning I have a degree from a university. So I'm a smart motherfucker. So when I'm listening to this interview, listen to this thing, this Wack 100 dude, before he really got into the meat of the interview, the crux of what the interview was about, he made it a point to give his credentials on how smart he was. Before he really got into it, this guy, Wack 100, he was like, man, he really wanted it to be known. He really wanted to make a point that he was a smart guy. He was like, man, I was a straight A student in school. I was a straight A student. Straight A's. This nigga who did this interview said he was a straight A student. Straight A's. And not only that. No, not only was he a straight A student, he wasn't only, because being a straight A student is rare in school, but it does happen. There are kids who make straight A's in school. That exists. That's not hard to believe. Okay, you were a straight A student. Okay, straight A students exist. But no, not Wack 100. He wasn't just a straight A student. No, he wasn't just a straight A student. Not only was he a straight A student, but he was so smart that they advanced him upgrades multiple times. Like,
he was in the second grade, and he went to the third, and he was in the third, and he went to the fourth, and he was in the fifth, and they went him to the sixth and the seventh, and when he was in the fifth, he was performing at an 8th and 9th grade level. Like this nigga was talking like he was Martin Luther King smart. I'm like, goddamn. I mean, I was not like goddamn. Clearly this nigga was, babbling, but, I wasn't like goddamn, but I was like, nigga, all right, goddamn. So, this nigga, who, straight A's, second grade went to the third went to the fifth went to the sixth was performing like he was in the 8th or 9th. Never actually said that he graduated high school though. He didn't say that he graduated. Like I didn't hear him say that. So but I didn't finish the interview. But I had about 16 minutes left before I met the dude that subscribed to my channels. So I don't really think that it was necessary to watch that to him, see if he graduated. But so basically, Wack 100 was saying he was blazingly smart. And Wack 100 is one of the dumbest motherfuckers who I've had the displeasure of listening to for a long time. Goddamn. I mean, that shit was work, man. I mean, I was like, there was a point in the interview, I can't remember exactly what the exchange was, but Wack was asking Tariq a question about something, like about some subject, about something, and Tariq answered the question, but he did one of those dumb nigga tricks where when you ask somebody a question and they don't answer the question the way you want to the way that they want you to answer the question, they act like you didn't answer their question. So he did that shit about 6, 7, 8, 9 times to Tariq and Trezarian because, in his mind he was making some kind of point and he wanted them to admit to his point, and he was just like, you ain't answer my question. What? Oh my God. You don't. I'm drinking my Dr. Pepper, y'all. This shit. Okay. Long story short, Wack 100 is whatever you did in elementary school, whatever, go back to school, sir. Take whatever money you got, whatever resources you've amassed, whatever level you at working for Adam 22 or working under his platform, because you was extremely complimentary of Adam 22 as if he's your boss. Like I guess you were in the recording industry. I don't know how you got your money. I don't know much about you, but I do know that you need more school. You need to read more. You really need to read more. You need to study more. You need to go back to school. You need to rekindle all this Martin Luther King skipping grade shit. You need to go back. You need to go back to the drawing board, because all that shit that you did as a kid is all worn off. That shit, whatever the fuck that DuckTale, and I call DuckTales a story, an incredible story that somebody expects you to believe. I base it off of the kids show DuckTales. DuckTales, woo, dun dun. Here we going, honey, going DuckTales. Nigga, I'm so mad. I'm actually gonna play fucking DuckTales because I didn't think I was gonna do this shit. But fuck it. Fucking with you. That nigga pissed me off. Nigga pissed me off, nigga, goddammit. Oh, Wack 100, you skip grades, huh? You skip grades? You did what, nigga? You graduated what, nigga? You did what? Oh, hell no, you didn't. Nigga, please. Oh, shit. You did what? Oh, I ain't done with you. No, hell no. Nah. Once ain't good enough. I would loop this shit and keep it playing, but I just want to play it one more goddamn time. Because goddamn stop. Get out of this. Skip this shit. Get me out of this. Shut up. Goddamn it. No, I ain't, no, hell no. No, I ain't done. How you doing, man? I like your green shirt. You up? Oh, shit. Oh, shit, look good. Fuck. Get out of here. Oh, you know, let me do it again. I ain't through with you, motherfucker. Play that shit again, goddammit. You was in the 5th grade, but you was talking at an 8th grade level, and they skipped you to the 7th grade. That's what happened? Danger lurks behind you, out to find you. Nigga, please. Oh, God. Oh, that was funny. Oh, I'm done, Clown. Oh. Okay, Wack. Smart guy. Oh, shit. Basically, this would have been a decent interview if the fat dude with the beard would have been there, you know, with Adam interviewing him. You know, I think they would have let Tariq and this Tazarian guy talk more. But Tariq and Tazarian, the Hebrew Israelite dude, they couldn't really talk much because Wack was pretty much dominating the whole interview, trying to give his perspective, and he was just using two guys who have some kind of notoriety to kind of like be a filter for his thoughts. And Adam was basically just like a moderator, occasionally saying white man shit, you know, from time to time, just to kind of spice it up and keep it interesting. Just, you know, just white man shit like, why can't, you know, I don't know, why should we have to feel white guilt? You know, shit like that. You know, shit that a white man will say, you know, to kind of like make a conversation, you know, spicy. So y'all, this interview, you know, wasn't the best. It was a bit of a struggle. It's kind of like work. If you don't like dumb nigga babbling, I don't think this is the one for you. I don't think this is the one that's gonna work. This is not an interview where Tariq really shines. This is not one of his better interviews. You know, Wack 100 just talked too much. And then you had one of the Hebrew Israelites, and you know, one of those people who talk about, you know, the Bible and religion ain't the same thing. You know, I'm so tired of the goddamn Bible. I'm so sick of the Bible. It's like people need to, you know, get into the habit of reading as an art form, reading as a sport, reading as a form of exercise, reading as a form of therapy, and you cannot read one book and one book alone and center your entire life around it. You have to read all kinds of material. You have to read educational material. You have to read romance. You have to read sci-fi. You have to read adventure. You have to read fantasy. You have to read all different types of things because the universe is massive. It is possibly infinite, and there's all kind of things that does and could exist. And all of these books that are in the world are preparation for you to deal with all of the things that are out there in the atmosphere. So just acting like the Bible is the manual, or the Bible is the way, or the Bible is the all in all, or the Bible is even the Word of God is some archaic, old nonsense that needs to be washed away. Like, we gotta advance, we gotta grow past it, and we gotta put the Bible down. Just put it down. Just put it down. Just put it down. Like, it's had its time. There's no more use in it. There's nothing else. Like, the Bible should only exist in two places: colleges and universities, and in church. That's the only place that the Bible should be. The church and a college. That's the only place that it can be handled. That's the only place that it can be dealt with. That's the only places that can deal with that old, complicated ass book. Motherfuckers with a 6th grade education are trying to decipher the meaning of one of the most complicated books that has ever been written in the history of humanity. Shakespeare was one of the writers of the Bible. He's one of them, one of the translators, one of the composers, one of the people who wrote it. Like, that shit is like beyond his work in terms of how layered and complicated it is, and motherfuckers are acting like you can just read this shit and get something out of it that's useful in the 21st century, and that's beyond crazy. You gotta be really, 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 really educated to even begin to get any kind of value out of the Bible. You can't just be smart. Like, smart ain't good enough. You gotta be educated to even try to do anything with that book. If you aren't highly educated, you can't fuck with that thing. That thing gonna fuck you up. It's gonna have you where I am, a nigga literally actually homeless in a whole new city, happy to have no shoes because you a sinner. That's the Bible. That's what the Bible will do to you, to your dumb ass, trying to read it like you smart enough to get anything out of it. Can't fuck with that thing. It's too old, it's too fucked up. It ain't made for you. It's made for professors and pastors. That's the only people who can fuck with that old ass book. If you ain't that, it's only gonna confuse you. It's only gonna trip you up. It's only gonna give you problems. You ain't built like that. So between it being a Hebrew Israelite, Wack 100, Adam 22 saying, you know, white guy shit, you know, weirdo white guy shit, you know, it just wasn't a good interview. It just wasn't a good podcast. It was a struggle to get through. You know, I just got done, you know, watching Crown Jewel, WWE pay-per-view.